we've got all those products that we expected and some more detail on them, as a matter of fact. Google did bring up security and the importance of that. Rick Osterloh, who's in charge of hardware, talked about their Titan security brand, which involves a security chip on board in the device. And they're going to be talking more about that throughout the day. But interestingly, not just the Pixel 3, but also the tablet, the Pixel Slate, and the Google Home Hub, which is what they're talking about right now. That is a device that's supposed to tie together this Internet of Things in the home, including Nest, which of course is a startup that they bought. They have the Nest thermostats. Dropcam was an acquisition of Nest with the video cameras as well, but really hadn't been integrated into Google's story very tightly. They appear to be trying to do that now. Interestingly, on this Home Hub, which does have a screen, as we've seen with Facebook's device that they just announced, and also Amazon's Echo Show, this device, though, not made for video chat, it doesn't have a camera on it, which appears to be a conscious decision on Google's part. A lot of people, the reviewers, the people in the room commenting online, well, maybe I'll put this in my bedroom now that I know that it doesn't have a camera. So it'll be used for interacting directly with the device. They're touting it as a potential schedule helper for, you say good morning to it, it tells you what you have coming up. Also a kitchen device. It's got access to recipes. And then, of course, YouTube. It's one reason, perhaps, that Google is better positioned to have one of these video devices, but without a camera. They own YouTube, and they've been known to cut off access to the likes of Amazon to YouTube and building that into other companies' platforms and smart devices. Google has YouTube tightly integrated and voice controlled in this device. Overall, this is about the ecosystem more than it's about trying to compete on hardware sales and profits with the likes of Apple and Samsung. Those two companies have really dominated mobile when it comes to raw sales and profits. We've seen Google and Amazon, and now increasingly Facebook, starting to step more into hardware for the purpose of promoting their ecosystem, their ads, the data that they collect from people that ties more closely into other products. And I expect we'll continue to see that play out as we get more on these announcements throughout the day, guys.
John, yesterday we had Facebook launch their own smart speaker, and it seems that that was met with some lukewarm reception because of all the privacy and data breach issues at that company that have taken place this past year. We just had this Google breach that was reported by the Wall Street Journal yesterday. Is privacy a bigger piece of the conversation there today? How are, I guess, reporters and also the company itself framing this in light of these recent events?
It is a bigger piece, and I think we got to be careful as we talk about the Google data announcement from yesterday. Not exactly a breach. They didn't say that any data had been compromised. It was just the way it was set up. There was the potential that data could have been accessed. Google's seeking to clarify here that the way they have architected these devices, they're going to be more secure going forward. But this is a brand new category. We aren't talking anything on the order of smartphones in terms of its size. The profitability of this category in and of itself, the hardware devices, is unclear. We've got multi-billion-dollar companies is kind of an understatement. Companies in the mega cap, hundreds of billions of dollars when you look at Google, Amazon, Apple, all companies close to $1 trillion in market cap that are trying to use these devices to build out their ecosystems. It's not clear how quickly consumers overall are really going to adopt these. We talk about the Echo, for example, as a success, but really as a business itself, not on the scale of Amazon Cloud or Amazon's retail. So we'll see where they continue to take this and push this, and whether it becomes a device category onto itself that really generates significant revenue to add to a company like this is bottom line, guys.